welcome to our animated video about the history of barcode. One moment ago, you have to scan a QR code, which directed you to this video in a matter of seconds. This is exactly how barcode works, connecting data archives to you without the need for you to physically travel anywhere. As a technology that provides great convenience, especially in the retail industry, the barcode now has a very important presence in our lives. Now, let's look at the very first type of barcode that was developed, the Universal Product Code, or the UPC. The development of the UPC started when the National Association of Food Chains held a meeting on the idea of an automatic checkout system. After coming up with the Uniform Grocery Product Code, they sent a contact tender to develop a barcode system to print and read the code. The linear barcode, developed by IBM, was selected and was later known as the UPC. The new promising technology was used for the first time in 1974 at Ohio grocery store to scan a pack of chewing gum. The barcode, the first technological breakthrough in food retailing, is based on the principle of symbology, or how information and data are encoded in digits or characters.
The barcode can later be scanned by a laser from any angle should the user wants to access the information within it. For commercial uses, the items in stocks are given unique numbers and the numbers are printed on the items as different patterns of linear black and white lines with different widths. Generally, the barcode contains 4 parts. First part, about the country the product was produced. The second, the manufacturer code. The third, information about the product. And the last, the check digit used for error detection. In a simple barcode, the scanning devices read these lines as the scanning head shines laser light onto the barcode, detecting which areas are black and which areas are white. While the scanner reads across the barcode, on and off pulses will be created where black corresponds to off or how it reflects less light and white corresponds to on or how it reflects more light. These patterns are then converted to binary digits of zeros and ones by the electronic circuit. These binary digits will be received by the computer like this, which will direct users to the product information such as price.
As you can see, the UPC stores huge amounts of data, allowing the user to access needed info instantly. You will soon see how it alters time and space by changing the relationships between its users. Firstly, with the barcode, store managers have a standardized system for tracking their inventories and item prices. The system gives managers data which they can analyze to increase their profits and reduce waste. For instance, data gathered by the barcodes can show which items tend to sell quickly, as well as those that are relatively unpopular. The barcode eliminates space and the old practice of needing to physically check the stock. Now managers can change their stock orders according to past data.
Also, with barcode scanning, sales assistants and consumers no longer have to physically travel along aisles or back to storage rooms to check stock levels or to find a particular product.
Secondly, the UPC alters time by reducing checkout time. Cashiers in stores that utilize UPC scanners stop manually entering prices and instead begin passing a scanner over each item.
Business owners can change the price of the product in real time without placing a new price tag on each item. This is great news for the barcode users since it decreases the cost of having to hire more staff and helps maximize profit and the number of products that the store can sell. It's true checkout is now quicker, but consumers are less engaged in the process by not being able to read a barcode themselves. The UPC also initially eliminated the use of numerical price tags, preventing consumers from knowing prices of the item right away. This shows how the UPC distances the consumer even further away from the manufacturer. As you can see, the UPC speeds up production and provides convenience to those who utilize it. It not only alters people's understanding of time and space, but also the culture of production consumption. Despite its many positive attributes of the UPC barcode, it faced opposition leading to conflicts and anxiety among the retail publics, which were intensified by the way UPCs can alter tradition and pre-existing norms. The most widespread anxiety around the adoption of the UPC is the general conception that computers make mistakes. Consumers fear that they would be overcharged for their purchases if the computerized system did not match the standard of human checking. But in reality, it actually helped to reduce instances of mischarging. The structure of the UPC was altered to include a digit specifically for error detection prevention.
Seems to be a pattern with the emergence of new technology. The public also feared that many jobs would be taken by machines. A 1975 New York Times article, Matt Morris, vice president of national sales for the newspaper advertising bureau, stated that the rise of the UPC was slow to a strong opposition to the system by unions that feared it would eliminate the job of the stamper who puts the prices on the item. The fear proved true. This new invention of the barcode transformed the existing communities. Workers whose job was to manually count and label items on a daily basis were no longer needed when manufacturers began using UPCs on their products. No human can manually enter the item prices faster than the scanner can read. The scanner can instantly look up the prices of the coded item and create an itemized receipt for the buyer at a revolutionary speed.
The barcode's qualities of increased speed and convenience were much anticipated, but there were also unexpected consequences. Initially, one unforeseen consequence was that UPCs printed on stickers led to the opportunity for fraud on the customer's part. The customer could switch out a sticker barcode of a higher monetary value with a barcode of an item with a smaller value, leading to loss of revenue on the retailer's part. The fear is to new means of control over the use of new media, such as camera surveillance at the checkout terminal, where a model image of the item stored in the computer system is compared with the actual image of the item being scanned. Manufacturers also begin printing UPCs directly onto packaging. Since the UPC led to removal of adhesive price stamps, some localities initially adopted legislation to preserve price markings so that consumers would not be overcharged.
As stated earlier, the adoption of UPCs changed power relation between consumer and firms. UPCs give power to those who understand their function and can access the database of info collected by them. This means the more data one holds, the more powerful one becomes. The UPC can track consumers' purchasing behavior and info in which the firm can analyze, putting the consumer at a disadvantage.
On the other hand, some consumers share the fear that having their info collected would give businesses too much power. For example, consumers were initially afraid that their privacy would be compromised if electronic systems were used to authorize credit. But in reality, the consumers can also be an advantage since businesses can use and better understand consumers' trends and create strategies in response to the data. The fear overall cannot stop the rise of the barcode. IBM, the UPC founder, reported that firms that use this barcode have 51% return in investment. This persuades other stores to follow the trend, as you can see today.
Today, the barcode is everywhere. Though the UPC was initially developed for checkout usage in grocery stores, the technology has been applied to track mail, connect and share content on social media, validify travel and events tickets, provide information on hospital patients and treatments, and help individuals monitor food intake and more today. It's clear today the UPC can be found all over, despite its slow beginning as a technology first created for grocery stores. UPC barcode, a technology that is ingrained to our culture of production and consumption, was not immediately adopted as most people thought it would today.
This is because there is always a struggle in adopting a new media or technology when it goes against the existing social values. New media are platforms where those values and practices are re-examined in a new setting. Like the barcode, they change people's perception of time, space, culture, and community. Thus, we should be aware that revolutionary media are not immediately taken up without a struggle. You have now reached the end of our animated video. Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, your data will be saved into our archive. Just kidding.